What's up, guys? SeaOtterGamer here, and today I thought it'd be kind of fun to rewatch the very first video that I ever put on YouTube. This video is titled Hook Episode 1 for the Sega Genesis. It was released on September 1st of 2013, so almost 7 years ago. There's two reasons why I wanted to look at it. First off, it's just kind of nice to see how far you've come. You know, it's been almost 7 years. So I thought it'd be a nice morale booster for myself to look at how I did stuff back then and how I do stuff now. And two, I've made a lot of changes over the years to try and up the quality of my streams and my videos. And I wanted to kind of outline some of the things that I've learned to help you guys out who are still looking to do your first videos. So let's get right into it. All right, before we begin, a little warning for you guys. This video is very, very bad. And what you'll find probably if you watch some of your favorite YouTubers, if they still have their oldest videos on their channel, go watch them. They're absolutely horrible. So for those of you who are like waiting for the perfect opportunity to really fine tune everything and get everything perfect for your first video, my advice is don't, just start, because you will develop as you do more videos and you will learn how to make them better every time. But if you never start that process of that reiterating kind of how you do everything, and you'll just never start. I know a lot of people who've always wanted to do YouTube videos and they never got into it because they never started their first one. So with that warning, once again, this is gonna be pretty bad. It's gonna be awful. So just so you know, this intro here, I remember watching a lot of YouTube and saying like, all the best YouTubers have fancy intros, so I'm gonna make one for myself. Let's see how it goes here. All right. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. It's awful. All right, I'm going to stop it there for 1 second. First off, we are 10 seconds in. If you are making an introduction for your YouTube channel, keep it to 3 seconds or less. People, when they're first coming to your first video, their attention span is about 2 or 3 seconds. So if they don't like what they're seeing in the first 2 or 3 seconds, then they're going to click off. Second of all, here is my new intro. Just take a look here and let's compare. All right, let's get back to this one. All right, guys, so I made that in Minecraft. It took me like 2 hours to spell out SeaOtterGamer in Minecraft, and then I just took a still of it and put music to it, and I was like, yes, I have a rocket intro. Let's get into it. I put on a cheesy little transition. That's what I'm looking for. It did not work well. It was 14 seconds long. It was loud. It was dark. It just wasn't very good. So if you are looking to get into YouTube, either keep your intro to 2 or 3 seconds and make it look professional, or B, just don't do an intro at all. A lot of YouTubers just don't have one anymore, and that's perfectly fine.
SeaOtter, I have my bottle of 1554.
All right, so
I have Hook here for the Sega
I
Genesis,
started this channel when I just graduated from college, and at the time, we didn't have a lot of money. And I didn't really know what I was doing. So I bought like a cheapo Logitech headset from Walmart. It was like $12. It was really, really cheap. And that's what you guys are hearing from my microphone. So second thing I would say is, if you want to get into YouTube, make sure you get your audio right, because bad audio is literally painful to listen to. And if you have bad audio, then people are going to just click away right away because they can't listen to that. They won't sit there and listen to it when there's millions of other channels to listen to. Get that down first. Game choice doesn't matter. Audio matters a lot.
Daddy,
so I chose Hook for the Sega Genesis for 2 reasons. One, I knew how to play it, and I knew I could get through a full Let's Play. That was my goal. I was like, I'm going to pick a game and I'm going to just get all the way through the Let's Play. And 2 was that it wasn't a game that I felt like would be hard on my computer. At the time, I had just a really cheap laptop, and I needed a game that I could play on my laptop and record at the same time, so I picked this one. This intro to this game is like 3 minutes long. So I'm going to stop here so you can listen to it.
What I'm talking about. Come on, go to sleep. I don't know why I keep changing his voice.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I narrated like the whole thing, right? This intro. Half of this video here, it's 7 minutes and 54 seconds long. Half of this is just the intro to the game. And we're not over yet. We're not done. This is pretty good graphics for a Sega Genesis, let's be honest. Like, they did a good job on this. I loved this game growing up. It was like one of my favorite Sega Genesis games. And that's one of the reasons I picked it as well. All right.
Dear Peter, your presence is requested at the request.
I think that if the scroll speed for the type here was a little bit faster, this wouldn't be as painful, you know? Because I feel like as I was reading this,
Captain Hook,
I read it really slow because it was going really slow. And I think probably what the better way to do it would be to wait for it all to go and then read the whole thing and then just like chop bits out of it. Like, I love his face here. I love that crazy face. Such a classic game. I love this game.
Come on, let's go.
Although I have to say, this video is rather horrible. It's got, let's see, 567 views. So, I mean, that's great, I guess, but not a lot of people stayed to watch the rest of them. And there's 10 episodes of this. Every single one is a new level of this game. So we did one level per episode. Each video here, let me see. Each one here is somewhere between the 4 and 8 minute range. So very short videos. If I was to redo this, I would probably try and make them 10-minute videos. Maybe do 2 levels per video. I'm mostly talking over this because it's just me narrating this really, really badly, and it's really embarrassing. Don't go. I mean, you can go watch this video. I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty bad. It's in a 4:3 resolution. It's the original resolution of the Sega Genesis. It's still the intro. I love this music, by the way.
Hey, lad boys, even though he's fat and old, this is Peter Pan.
That voice is so horrible. I'm like trying to be a kid, but I sound like a loser. All right.
Would you help him?
It's the microphone, guys. It's not me, right? It's definitely the microphone, right? No, that's it. All of my voiceovers are pretty bad. I'm not like Rachel Messer. I'm not like a voice actor. All right.
How can you believe that he's Peter?
How can you believe that he's Peter? Look at him. Oh man, it's so slow. We're 4 minutes in. We haven't even gotten to the game yet. This is like the intros of the games are important. Maybe I would just make that my own video and then just go right in the game. Like episode 0 is the intro, right? And then episode 1's the actual game. Because this is, I mean, we're 4 minutes and 27 seconds in. We've already lost everybody's attention. I'm barely watching this as it is, you know? All right, we're finally into the game. So this game was on the NES and the Sega Genesis, and the coloring was slightly different. The first few levels are pretty slow, as you can see. Like, you walk pretty slow, you jump pretty slow. There's not a lot of enemies, right? And I'm pretty much, I'm just narrating everything I do. Like, there's literally nothing other than that. Like, nowadays I would be like talking about something that happened in my day or funny jokes.
Those are the 2 mushroom looking things at the top there.
I'm going over what the game has, like where your health is and stuff. That's great.
Die, blue boy.
Die, blue boy. That's racist. I'm sorry for all the blue people out there.
Takes 2 hits.
I love his face when he gets hit. I don't remember his name is. It's like, it's something really weight insensitive. I don't remember what it is.
Grab tank here. You double tap jump, you can fly.
A lot of us.
Attack, you fly
not a lot of what's what I'm like confidence in myself with this one. It was my first video, you know. It's bad.
Guy from in the movie.
I do talk about the movie a little bit.
Gotcha. All right.
Haha, gotcha.
There's some extra lives down there. You can pick them up if you want to. I think there's 3, and they respawn every time you die, so you can.
So, you know, I am giving good advice to the game. I gotta give myself prop there. You know, I'm telling you how to better beat this game.
1.
Rufio, I love Rufio. By the way, I love his hair. Like just classic, like the triple mohawk that's bright red. I had a red mohawk when I was in 12th grade. Actually, I should post that picture sometime. I was a drummer. I had a red mohawk. It's pretty awesome.
Ha! Take that. You're not.
And that's it. That was the first stage here. Now my video here is at 6 minutes and 50 seconds. It goes to 7 minutes and 54. I have no clue what the last like minute of this video is. Oh, it's another cutscene. Of course. So about 2 minutes of this 7-8 minute video is cutscenes. I'm Peter Pan.
He's the pan.
He's the pan. He's the pan.
It's about time you remembered.
Oh God, that voiceover. That voiceover is just awful. It's so bad. This game is fantastic, though. I love this game. I feel like I should go replay it, actually. My Sega Genesis is like in storage. I could pop it out.
Now we're on to level 2.
Let's see what I do for an intro.
Each one as a separate video.
Yeah.
There will be a few short videos because there's some short levels, but that's it. We'll start over here for episode 2. Thanks for watching, and I will see you then. SeaOtter out.
SeaOtter out. So yeah, so that was the thing. I would say my biggest takeaways from that is, one, audio quality is king on YouTube. Like I said earlier, if you don't have good audio quality, no one's going to want to watch your video. Speaking of no one wanting to watch your video, if the first 4 minutes of your video is the intro to the game with you doing just like really, really bad voiceover work, I mean, nobody's going to want to watch that either. So those are my 2 big things. I think it was actually okay. I mean, it's not horrible. It's pretty bad. It's really, really cringy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do this again. Let me know if you want to see this again. I might do this again with like my first Realm of the Mad God video. I think that would be kind of fun. What do you guys think? Either way, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys are inspired to try doing your own videos now, because you've seen how absolutely awful mine is. My first one is. And then maybe you can look at some of my new stuff, and hopefully there's a big change there with the graphics and the visual and the audio fidelity. But that's pretty much all I had for you guys. Let me know what you guys think of my very first video on YouTube. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode.
There's one heaven. One heaven and one behind you, or Sage used. Nice headshot.
I saw his head there. Hey, there we go.
Nice job, boys.
Good job, guys.